Hello. So, it is time for semifinals of UBL Season 5. I hate this so much. We're not even playing the match yet, and I'm already terrified. We're up against Paraic again. And to say we got lucky the first time around is an understatement. We got 2 high rolls on Medical Fable last time, which basically got us the game. Well, got us in a really good position to get into the game. There's no guarantee we can do that again. Paraic's team consists of Urgefree, Single Strike, Clefable, Latios, Gliscor, Mega Venusaur, Rotom P, Empoleon, Cutiefly, Raticate, and Palpitoad. Obviously, we can disregard the last 3, other than maybe Cutiefly coming for webs. I can't see it, no. Last time went on for too long. I think the same 6 are coming. I don't think Empoleon comes. I don't think it offers enough here. Rotom Wash was enough of a problem last time that I just don't see it. So, I went back and forth on this for so long on what to actually run. I really did. And I just decided, you know what? I need to play it safe. I wanted to bring some different stuff, but I decided to instead optimize the team that I already brought. This might be a mistake. It probably is. Paraic now knows kind of my deal. But I just I can't do anything else here. Like, I know the 6 that they're bringing, and sure, the pawns that they can bring are quite versatile, but I've at least adapted my team to the point where I can kind of adapt to what they want to do. Especially a couple things, like, in particular. Oh, dear. I'm really nervous for this. I've always choked in singles playoffs. This first match I get. And this one's, I don't think, is going to be a different. I really don't actually think I'm going to win this. So I went back and forth on a few different sets. But I think this is the ones that I'm going with, and this is the ones that I'm sticking to, because otherwise I'm going to be up the entire time when I'm supposed to be getting some sleep before work. So, yeah. It's a super scary matchup. Obviously, last time it was really grindy. I was able to get a kill on that Clefable really early, which I got lucky with. I forgot to put in Tough Claws into the calc, and it, yeah. We got lucky last time, so let's just hope we don't need that luck again. Maybe we can actually hit a few more Hydro Pumps this time, because that was one of the issues last time. We're starting off with the heat that is Zardex, but this is thankfully something that I don't think they're predicting. Mixed Zardex. This is something I've been holding all season. We've got enough speed that +1 speed with Scale Shot. We outspeed their entire team. +2 we outspeed everything with a Scarf. The special attack is to make it so that at +1 with Work up here, Overheat is a KO on Fizdef Gliscor. Other than that, we've got Flare Blitz, just to kind of hit things as hard as possible. Charizard is not here to sweep, it's here merely to break. Their team is really hard to take down, and as we kind of demonstrated last time, breaking at least one of them is enough to kind of help whittle down their team. So, sure, we don't have recovery this time, but I think having Work Up is such a value here that I can't not have it here. I think it's too important. So, like, I think all the other moves are needed. Flare Blitz is our main breaking potential. Scale Shot is, you know, to give us the speed and actually do good damage. And then Overheat, does really well into Gliscor. The other thing as well is Unaware Clefable. Overheat will actually beat Unaware Clefable. I'm gonna have to really judge what to do against Clefable if it does come in, because Unaware ignores stat changes on both sides, which means my Overheats that lower my special attack, they're still going to be fine. So I'm going to have to determine if it's Spadef Clefable or if it's more likely that it's Fizdef with Unaware. Because if so, I can keep going for Overheats. Zard is more of a breaker here than anything. It's not here to sweep. Scale shot if we do get it off. And there are no Scarfers, or it's just like Urshifu. With Sucker Punch, we, I think, can do it. I don't know what kind of Urshifu they're going to run. Obviously, I'm super scared of Urshifu. I'm scared of Latios. I'm scared of DD, because last time they didn't bring it, and I think this time they're going to. Because I brought Light Screen last time, so I think that's the route they're going to take. They're going to go they're either going Light Screen on... they're either going DD Latios, or they're going Physical Venu. One of the two. I don't know if they'll go both, because I can see them going Seed Bomb / Power Whip on Venu with EQ, and then, like, Leech Seed Toxic or Leech Seed Sleep Powder, something like that, so... we'll have to see. Next up, Rotom Wash. There's a reason why we have Will-O-Wisp, and that is because I am expecting Physical on somewhere. Light Screen was really good last time, but I just don't think I can go for it. I think Will-O-Wisp is probably the play. It's also really good for catching Urshifu, Physical Latios. If we get a burn on the Urshifu, that is huge. It's also going to make them really less likely they want to bring in Urshifu if they know I've got Will-O-Wisp. The speed is a little bit more than last time. I sped crept myself, basically. Last time I ran 228 speed to catch min speed Gliscor. I've put in a little bit more. I was originally going to go 230 speed, but then I thought about Venu trying to outspeed me, and I was like, I'll go for 232 just to be safe. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same set as last time. Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Will-O-Wisp over Light Screen, and then Pain Split. Max HP, enough special attack to Oko, Fizz Def Gliscor with Hydro Pump, and then the rest in Spadef just to help take some special hits. Nothing more straightforward than that. Azelf was one of the ones I went back and forth between. The Azelf, Lando, and the Registeel were the big ones that I went back and forth on so much, and I've just decided to stick with what I know works. Pretty much same set as last time on Azelf, except we've got Psyshock over Psychic. But we also have Future Sight over the T-Bot that we had last time that wasn't useful. I don't think Empoleon's coming, I'm not going to respect it. You said Dazzling Gleam, same as last time. Same spread. There's no reason for me to run a different spread, same item, everything. But I think Future Sight will give me a really big edge in this match, because it means that Venu can't come in when I just bring in Rotom, and then after that, even if they bring in Empoleon, they've still got nothing for Rotom Wash. Venu is their main switch in, and getting a Future Sight up basically means that Rotom gets to come in and just do what it wants, which is really, really important. And if that just means it Volt Switches out, then that's fine. That means it gives momentum. Like, Future Sight's going to do a ton of damage from Azelf, so... Though I don't know how Future Sight plus Life Orb works. I'll have to figure that one out. I definitely don't think I take damage from the Life Orb. I'll be shocked if I do. But I don't know if I get the damage boost from the Life Orb. If I do, that's insane, but I'm not sure. I'll have to see... I'll have to figure that one out. Blodgers, same set as last time. I'm not even going to delve on it. We know I run this set. I was really tempted by Aromatherapy, but Defog had to be on here, because I felt the need to have something else on Rotom Wash. Lando. I went back and forth on Lando so much. I really wanted to bring Special, but I could not justify it, because if I brought Special Lando, then, like, it just wasn't doing enough damage. It just was not doing enough damage, and while it's more of a defensive piece in this matchup, I just couldn't justify it. I couldn't. It was swapping this between physical and special, and making the Azelf physical, and we'll talk about Registeel in a second. And yeah, like this originally wasn't even going to be. This originally was going to be my Rocker, and Registeel was going to be something different. But I was like, the fact that I like Registeel could switch into Toxic, and I felt that so valuable in the last set. So So we're going with a bulky AV Lando. Again, speed creeping myself from last time. But like not as bad. I probably should run the same speed as my Rotom just so I know. Yeah, I probably should. Just so I know. Like if my Rotom outspeeds, then my Lando outspeeds. They should really the same speed. So just so I know, it's not like 230 or 231 speed. We've got enough special defense so we can take what is it? We can take +2 overheat from Rotom Heat after Rocks. Bulldoze, Earthquake, Smackdown, U-Turn. Smackdown's actually a lot better here than I gave it credit for the first time around. Because they have 3 flying immunities, and one of them especially does not want to be hit by EQ. And if I'm firing off Smackdowns, that means things like Latios and Gliscor can still take it, but like, yeah. We've also got Bulldoze. Bulldoze is really good for also catching switches. Because I don't think they're going to want to stay in on Lando a lot, and if they're going to try and bring in Urshifu, then I can go for the Bulldoze, and then I can really threaten it, because if it's not Scarfed, they didn't bring Scarf last time, and I don't know if they'll bring it again. I don't know if they'll bring it this time. Means we can really catch switches. Lando is a really good defensive piece here, but the running it defensively just doesn't really help that much. It's just AV really helps. I really wanted to run it Spadef, but I was like, if I run Spadef, then I have to run it physical, and then things just kind of got awkward. Last but not least, Registeel. I wanted it to be Moltres, but I could not justify it without having aromatherapy on the team. I just couldn't. I would have had to run SR Defog, EQ U-Turn on Lando. That would have had to been the set. Which actually still could work. No, I shouldn't. I'm not debating this. I'm not debating this. I've been back and forth on this for the entire night at work, and I just could not decide. So we're going with Registeel. The fact that Registeel can switch into Toxics is a big deal. The issue with Registeel here, though, is the fact that it doesn't do anything. It's just really good at switching into Toxics, and it's a really good pivot piece. Getting up rocks, obviously, is really, really big. Iron Head, we're actually Iron Head over Heavy Slam. I just think, for Urshifu more than anything. T-Wave and Protect. T-Wave's really big, because obviously if we get it on Latios or Urshifu, it's a really, really big deal. Getting a status, either status on either of them is really big, because they get neutered a lot. And my slower defensive pieces can start to outspeed them. Getting a Paralyze on Clefable, obviously really nice. And getting a Paralyze on Venu is really nice, because then I know I outspeed it, even with things like Registeel. And we can actually potentially flinch it to death. But knowing I outspeed certain things, especially if I get it on one of the more important offensive pieces, is going to be really important. I'm very scared about this. I really wanted to bring a Spadef Moltres here, but the fact that I watched the match back, and the fact that Registeel could switch into Toxic, I felt was too big of a deal. I would have had to go for Aromatherapy Florges, and then Defog and Rotom Wash, and then a lot more of my utility goes down the hill, just because I need to have, I want Moltres instead. No, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the change. I'm committing to it. Because I think it's too valuable. We're going to make the change right now, and I'm not going back after this. Not anymore. I've made this change too many times. So, let's do it. We're going to make the change live. I think this is too valuable. I'm going to get this Moltres spread that I had, which has Fiery Wrath, obviously. That's Fiery Dance, Fiery Wrath, Hurricane, Air/Slash just doesn't do enough damage. Fiery Wrath does really well into a lot of them mons, to be fair. Foul Play, which is what we actually have for DD, Latios. If it's physical, then it actually just dies. And then that means you have to have Stealth Rocks, which means you can't have the Assault Vest, which is why I didn't want to do it. But I think this is too good. And instead of max attack, the speed's so much, dude. That's another thing as well. But I have to go Spadef. Like fully Spadef if I want to do this, because otherwise this can't switch into Rotom Heat well enough. And obviously getting burned here is like kind of bad, but at the same time, if I'm carrying Aromatherapy, it's not as bad. Moltres, yeah. So I'm gonna commit to this. I'm gonna commit to the Moltres. Defog obviously sucks on Rotom Wash. Obviously, I don't want to rather be. Oh wait, no, I've got Defog on Lando. I can run the. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine then. That actually I prefer then. Because, like, the fact that, like, sure, like, I can Smackdown, but, like, the fact that this is supposed to pip it into Rotom Heat, that means, actually, I think I want to, yeah, no, if I'm doing this, I actually want to be slower. So So yeah, because if we look at the calc, one thing that was concerning was even max HP, max per def, careful versus Rotom Heat. If we look at modest max special attack, +2, you see that this is 18.8% chance to KO, even with max HP, max per def. And that was really off-putting, but I suppose if it is timid, then we're fine. We can just kind of get out. So I think this is better. I need to make sure I make up something, and I think the Moltres is the play. So yeah. I actually really like Moltres here. I just need basically something that can switch into Toxic. So that's basically like the issue. But the fact that like Moltres is good here. I feel it. Like I feel it's good here. I didn't bring it last time, and I threatened to bring it. So if they don't bring Rotom Heat for whatever reason, Moltres, like if they bring Empoleon over Rotom Heat, Moltres really has a good time, because other than that, they've got Fable, and I could just pivot out. That's one of the really big things for Moltres as well. Moltres can pivot, and I think having pivoting in this matchup is super big. Obviously, I'm not running any speed, but like that's fine. I need to be able to take this. We also take +1. Like I don't know if we take. I think we take we take +1 Animate Dragon Claw from Latios, and if it's physical, we see here, with a Life Orb. So Moltres G. This is longer than I anticipated, but it's fine. So Foul Play. So even like no attack, Foul Play does 57%, but you can see Fiery Wrath, that's modest max special attack. We are not running any special attack. Fiery Wrath still does good damage, and if it is running attack investment, 31, and then is Animate. I don't know if I don't think I checked Jolly. Jolly, it's very likely to KO, and if it's Animate, it's a guaranteed KO. And while the defensive calcs here don't look that impressive, that's because we don't have any of the bulk, including the Assault Vest. That's right, we're Assault Vest. I don't think I even pointed that out. Yes, we're going Assault Vest. Because if you look at this calc here, that's modest Life Orb Draco. Just 38.5% max. Like, this switches into thingy, and if it's DD, well, then we can kill it with Foul Play. This is also really good into so the thing is with Moltres as well is there's two things that like it's really good switching into. It's good at switching into Gliscor for starters. It's also really good at switching into Venu, and that's one of the main things. Switching into Venu, especially if it's going to be a physical Venu, this is going to be really good for. And then being able to pivot out, I think is going to be very important. Because last time there was a lot of times which Registeel was stuck in. And also Hurricane's just really spammable against a lot of their mons. It basically forces in Rotom Heat more, which I've got Lando for, I've got Red and Wash for. And getting forcing in Rotom Heat I think is really good. And also Zard X is already megaed. Sure, I'm minus for def, but like if I can get Zard megaed early, then that's gonna be good. I don't want to lead Zard because last time I did. This time I think I'm leading Rotom Wash, almost guaranteed. So I want them to lead. I think they're gonna lead either. They're gonna even lead Gliscor or Fable. So. Yeah, so I'm still physical Lando, so I don't need to change my Azov. Because originally I was going to run special Lando, and make Azov actually physical. But I think the Azov set is actually fine as it is. Right, sorry about the change that I had to make, but like, I wish I had more time for this, but like, Paraic's going on holiday, so, like, we just don't have time. It's the only day we can do this, and so I've only really had a couple days to think about it, but yeah. It's scary. I think I'm more confident in this now, because I wasn't confident in Registeel, but this I'm feeling a bit more confident about. So, yeah. That'll be it. I'll see you guys in a battle. Wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. Alright. This is it. Semifinals versus Paraic. Let's do this. I'm not ready, but by the sounds of things, neither are they. Because they're actually busy packing. Turns out that they're a lot busier than they realise as well, so we're both just kind of like a bit out of it, so he even offered to give me the win, and I was like, I'm not taking the win to finals. I refuse. I don't want to win like that. I'm scared. I'm also very tired, but I'm also scared. Oh, Paraic, what are you doing? Maybe they got called up for something. Again, they are busy because they're packing. Like I said. All right, here we go. Same 6. Yep. So we're gonna lead Rotom. And they lead Latios. Okay. This will give us a good idea on what kind of Latios they are. That did a lot. That's an indicator. Rotom versus Latios. Might not be Specs. My first thought was Specs. No, that's not Specs. Might be Modest Scarf. No. Oh, is it Soldu? I think it's Soldu. Okay, so it's Soldu, Latios. Damn, Rotom took a really big hit early. Think I want to get a Moltres. Okay, so if it is Soldu, how much? Can we tell if it's Timid or Modest? Modest can get it on a low roll, Timid can get it on a high roll, so it does not tell me anything. So they're going to go to Fable. You know, this is hard. I want my Zardoom now. No, I'm not Mega-ing. That's the big thing. I'm not Mega Evolving yet. Because this one's a biggie. Because I could read a switch here. I'm just gonna go for the workup. They'll put a toxic on me. That's fine, because I'm more of a breaker this time. I think even if they're Fizz Def, I'm better off going for Flare Blitz. To go for Soft Boil. Okay. Let me look at that damage. Versus my Zardex. That could be Fizz Def Magic Guard. No, because no, it has to be Fizz Def Unaware. It has to be Fizz Def Unaware. I can save Zard here. Does my Rotom take a Moonblast? It does. Okay, I'm gonna get a Rotom. They soft boil up. I'm just gonna go for a Pain Split. I want my health back. They put up rocks. I'm just gonna throw off a Willow. That's unfortunate. I have a room of therapy. That's the big thing here. I'm gonna go to Rotom Heat. I don't know who's gonna be faster in this situation. They're gonna go to Venu. Okay. Defog is on Lando this time. And I'm okay with going into Lando here, because I'm Spadef. Yeah. Put a Toxic on me. I can get into Florges eventually. They put a Leech Seed on me. Gonna U-turn out. Gonna go to Lando. And try and get my rocks up here. Go for a knockoff, gets rid of my lefties. Knock is scary, but I think we go to Azelf, because I don't think they knock this time. Yeah. Azelf against Venusaur. Psyshock is not getting the kill if it's Fizz Def. Probably work out if it's Fizz Def. Versus my Lando? Oh, it's Fizz Def. It's Fizz Def, alright. But they've really got to fear dying here. Because last time I carried Psychic. And Psychic would kill. Getting this thing low is, like, really big, so I'm going to go for it. I gotta Rotom Heat. I'm just gonna hard switch into Lando. I go for the Overheat. My stuff's getting whittled down. Floor just has to get in at some point. Rotom. Heat. Okay, that looks not that offensive. I'm going to try and get in here now. They're going to pay him split. They're more defensive. Let's get the aromatherapy off. It's important that we do. Like, it's super important we get aromatherapy off here. We need to protect. We need Florges to be healthy. Last move's gotta be Sludge Bomb. They've gotta have a stab move. How much was my Moltres do? To Fizdef Venu. Hurricane does 56 to 66. I'm gonna go Moltres. Go for Toxic. And go for the Hurricane. You go for a Rotom that time. And I miss, of course. Did my Rotom outspeed? My Lando outsped. I don't think they're running any speed then. Yeah. And they go for the Volt Switch here. I need to put a Wish in the air. They go for Discharge. This is a really good chance for me to get into Lando. It's a really good chance for me to get into Lando here. Because Overheat's lowered right now. You go to Gliscor. But that gets Lando healed up really nicely. No, I'm not running any speed on my Lando, so I can U-turn out. And I get the slow U-turn, which is actually what I want here. It's a lot of weight being carried on Florges' back right now. You got a Fable. 61, 67. How much does that do? Versus Clef. 56 to 69. It's going to be a roll if I go for it. How much does Psychic do? Psych Shock do from Azelf? Azelf's not going to do enough. I'm going to go Zard. just gonna go for the Flare Blitz. That's about average. I'm gonna go for the Soft Boil. And... yeah, so what's the chance here? Versus Fable? It's 61%. It is an 81.3 chance. I think they might switch, you know? Because unless they don't care about keeping their Fable, I'm just gonna go for it. We get the kill, okay. That was, you know, that was 81% chance to get that kill. They go to Latios. This still has use. Well, I'm gonna stay in. Yeah, I didn't want to take that risk. We got a Moltres. Have I switched moves? Yes, I have. Okay, so they know I'm not choiced. I'm guessing that they're not choiced. I think they're Soldu. So I'm gonna U-turn. They're gonna Draco. That's a big crit. That one hurt. I really don't want to make the passive play because I feel like they might be Calm Mind. Dude, that sucks. I get a Florges. They've got a couple options for switches. There's no way they Calm Mind, actually. There's no way they Calm Mind. Not here. How much does Moltres take? Because this is where the crit may matter. I want Venus Slush Bomb. I can't type, I'm shaking. It does nothing. It does actually 0. Even a crit won't kill. And I'll heal for 180. Now, the last couple times, they've got the prediction right. But I am running out of ways to switch into Latios. I need to try and keep Florges somewhat healthy. I'm gonna go for the Hurricane. They got me. And I miss again! I can't even find out how much HP this thing's got. I mean, I know I'm faster. Thankfully. They go back to Venu. Okay. That's fine, because I get to go into Azelf. And even first max defense Mega Venu, this will kill. Even against max defense Mega Venu, this will kill. Do I want to read the Urshifu switch? I'm not taking the risk. I'm just going for Side Shot. You got a Gliscor. That is good damage. U-turn honestly probably kills me. I think Rotom is my play. The U-turn. I mean, yeah. They got a Venu. They've kind of got a Leech Seed. I think this is where we let Moltres go. How much does Moltres even do with Fire Breath? Fire Breath does like nothing. It's 23%. No Hurricane. I'll take it. We get the Venu. I'm gonna get a Florges. I think Urshifu's coming in. Let's throw some heat. Okay. Know your full moveset. Obviously, we know your boots as well. Dude, I want a Moonblast so bad. You have no idea how much I want a Moonblast. What if I wish first? If they overheat and I wish, then I can Moonblast the following turn. Okay. They're going to go for the Discharge, try and go for power. How much does my Moonblast do to Gliscor? That's Spadef. 40%? After rocks? That can die. I'm gonna try and protect. Yeah, they want a Volt Switch. I'm gonna try and Aroma. Because I need, like, weirdly enough, we're in a position where Florges can actually win this game. The way that they're playing this, I think it's Scarf Urshifu. Okay, we get rid of the power. Oh, that's really, really big. How much does my Moonblast do to Latios? Latios. 60%. How much is Psyshock doing to me? So it's Soldu. Soldu Psyshock. 40 to 47. They're trying to whittle me down for Urshifu. Like, I know what the plan is here. That was a low roll. Yeah. 40 to 47. Wishing and Moonblasting doesn't get me anywhere. This Florges is the only thing standing in the way. I know the Gliscor. I could switch it. I could go to Lando. How much does my Lando take from an Urshifu? Like, Scarf Urshifu? So, Animate Scarf... I can currently take 1 hit from Adamant Scarf. No, I'm going to Moonblast. They're going to Roost. Wish I switched. It's 33%. That seems low. That seems like they've actually got a bit of Spadef investment in there. Yeah, they're actually pretty much full Spadef. I'm going to Wish again. They're going to Defog. Makes sense. They've kind of done all they need to. I'm gonna go to Lando. They're gonna U-turn, yeah. Like, but I want Lando's health up. I know I'm faster than Rotom Heat. I'm gonna go to Latios. I mean, last time it carried Ice Beam, I've got to assume the same here. Time to do a Wash, honestly. Wash should live Ice Beam into Psyshock. Do I sack Azelf? No, I don't sack Azelf. Can I... There's no way I can live, right? My Lando versus Scarf Latios, because it doesn't matter, because it's thingy, Ice Beam. There's no way I live. There's a chance I live. If it's timid. Which I think it is. I'm gonna go for it. I actually live. That's so big! Fully Spadef Lando. Obviously the crit U-turn does not matter. That was a... I knew it was a roll. A 1 in 8 to kill. U-turn, Roost, Defog. It's got to be EQ as last. Yeah. We're gonna Wish. I'm gonna EQ. I'm gonna Protect to make sure that I am healthy. Yeah. Like, it's a case of me trying to play around this thing now. Obviously Rotom Wash does really well here. I'm gonna Wish. They're gonna U-turn now. Okay, let's see what... they've got to go to Room Key. There's nothing else they can do. They can't go into anything else. This has got to be Overheat in my eyes. Overheat or... No, there's no reason for them to Pain Split. It's got to be Overheat. So I'm going to go to Room Wash. Yeah, it had to be Overheat there because they didn't want Lando coming in for free. And they don't have a switch into a Hydro Pump at this point. Though with my look on Hydro Pumps, not sure if that's worth. But I'm going to go for it. I want to cry so bad. They're good at Urshifu. How much does it just do? Versus Urshifu. So looking at that's Adamant Band. Adamant Band kills me. Adamant Scarf does not. And how much do I do with a Volt Switch? Like 40%. I've got a sack Lando. Wicked Blow. Obviously, that's not going to tell me anything. I'm going to go to Florges. I'm going to go for the Moonblast. Like, I have to. I don't have a choice. No, I did have a choice. I had to wish, is what I had to do. How much does Azelf do? Azelf take, even. Because this is a defensive Rotom. For sure. Discharge isn't a kill, Volt Switch isn't a kill, Overheat is. A Pain Split. Makes sense. Now, I'm not asking for a lot here. I'm just asking to hit a Hydro Pump. I want to cry so bad. You have no idea. How much does Poison Jab do? Doesn't kill. I'm going for it. It's bulk up, please. Please! Okay. That gives us a chance. So it's bulk up, Wicked Blow, gotta be Sucker Punch, and then Iron Hail, Poison Jab. That's gotta be it. Alright, so +1 but burned. Burned. Just give me burned. +1 plus burned. Versus my Rotom. Does like nothing. Right? Why does Close Combat do so much more? Why does it do double? There's some Moltres. Where's my Rotom? 50 to 59. It actually cannot kill me even if it's adamant. So I'm going to Volt Switch. Against Florges, same situation. Not even a 2-hit KO. I'm going for Wish. They're saving it. I mean, they're going to attack here. There's no reason for them not to do anything. Yeah. I don't have a lot left. Is the awkward part. I actually really want to drop here. Give me a drop, dude. Okay, we get the drop. That's really good. Yeah, if they were going to pain split, they had to do it there. How much does my Rotom take from Rotom Heat with no investment? Way too much. It's going to do too much, even at -1. Yeah. About my Azelf? At -1. I actually live. I'm gonna go to Azelf. I go for Pain Split. And I think even if it's Fizz Def, it'll die. I'm gonna go for Future Sight. The U-turn. That's 1 turn for Future Sight. But it'll die to Future Sight. Do The Urshifu is not an issue. The Urshifu is not an issue. It's only an issue because it can switch into Azelf. So I'm going to Moonblast. Yeah, okay. So Urshifu goes down. Future Sight fails. Go back to Rotom Heat. And at this point, I think I can take the trade. The only thing that throws a wrench into this is Discharge Powers. We get a drop. Actually, yeah, I should just fish for drops. Nah, I'm going to run out of PP before that happens. No, I think I can do it. Okay, yeah, they go for the Volt Switch now. They go to Gliscor. EQ doesn't kill, but obviously I have to keep myself healthy. I mean, in my eyes, I think they're going to U-turn. Because I've got Rotom and Azelf that can both want to wish and both want to come in. Yeah, they go for that now. I can put the game on a Hydro Pump. I can put this game on a Hydro Pump. I have missed 2 Hurricanes and I have missed 2 Hydro Pumps. I can put the game on a Hydro Pump. Bulldoze becomes healthy. I'm going to Azelf. Let's see if they call it. They don't. Okay, that's really, really good. Because now we can do the same play, but now we don't have to worry about Urshifu. So I'm going to Future Sight. They go for the Volt Switch. They're going to Gliscor. Now, I don't know if we're faster. That is the worst part here. It's interacting with my Lando. My Lando is not faster. Was not faster. Is there any information? I've hit this thing with a Moonblast, right? Yeah, I've hit this thing with Moonblast. Oh my god, it was so long ago. Moonblast is 38%. Okay. But let's go to use EQ. Florges Moonblast is 38%. So let's have a look. 30 to 36. Okay, it's not actually that Spadef. It's got a bit of Spadef, but not max. That means it could be running some speed. Does 40%... So it's going to be running a bit. And then how much does Azov do? I'm going to go Florges. I'm going to go for the Moonblast. Because with the Future Sight damage, this should be a KO. With Future Sight damage, this should be a KO. If I'm right on Future Sight turns. I'm not right on Future Sight turns. I'm going to Protect. If they go into... Okay, this should take it out. Oh, they Roost. That's such a good play. Okay, that gets us a better indication how much that... That's gotta be Spadef. Yeah, that's got to be Spadef. Dude, I'm gonna run out of Moonblasts. It's gonna Roost here. It's gotta Roost here. How much does U-turn do? How much does U-turn do? U-turn with no attack investment. To my Rotom. It's gonna kill. I'm faster, that's so big! That's so big that I ran that little bit of speed on Rotom. I didn't want to risk a Hydro Pump miss there. Please. I'm not saying GG until I see that Gliscor go down. Because they can't hurt me. I see 2 Hydro Pumps. GG! Yes! Let's go! I cannot believe that. Double Hurricane miss. Triple Hydro Pump miss. We made it to finals. GG's to Paraic. I had to play out of my goddamn mind. And whoever tells me that Florges is a garbage mod can go. I don't care about being PG. Whoever tells me that Florges is a garbage mod can go fuck themselves. Okay? Florges carried my back. If I didn't have Florges, that game was done. Oh my god. GG's Paraic. Dude. My heart. That was such a long game. Oh. Oh. break my heart, you cannot understand. Yeah, it was so close. The little bit of speed on Rotom, just to make sure I got the speed on Gliscor. Yeah. Wow. I did it. I actually made it to finals. So, yeah, that's it. We're going to finals. We're either playing Jiggy and the Flying for Alligators, or Fat Rat and the Aloha Alola Juice. Oh boy. We'll see you guys then. Peace.